today class I am going to explain about array of structures in C program. In last class I explained about nested structures, and also I explained about how the type def keyword can be used with the structures. Okay, what is the use of the type def, which you use it to create a new type for the existing type, because it can be used to provide the alias name for the existing data type. That is the use of type def keyword. Okay, we had a discussion on it in previous section or previous class. In today's class, how the arrays can be used along with the structures. What is the importance of the arrays in structure concept? Why use array of structures in C programming? Then in last videos we know it what is the use of the structure. The structure is nothing but a collection of elements of different data types. But here, how the array of structure can be used in C? But what is the importance of array of structures? Everybody can know. You must know it about it. But why we use array of structure is, for example, the structure is consist of name and student. For example, I will give you one example why we use array of structure concept in C programming. Suppose struct student. Here student name, what is called student name is consist of 50 characters. Then article number or rule number, whatever. Here, whenever the structure variable is created, a student, what is called struct student, then S1. Here, whenever the structure variable is created for the student, then we can able to store one student information in the structure variable S1. Okay, the S1 can hold name of the student and article number of the student. Here only which can store the information about one student. Okay, if we want store the 60 student information, how many objects are required? Then how many objects are required here? Then 60 objects are required, S2 up to S60. The S1, S2, S3, S4, how many objects are required? There 60 objects are required to store the information about the 60 students. But whenever we use the array concept in structure, by using the only one structure variable, we can able to store the 60 student information. How it is possible? Instead of creating the 60 structure variables to a student, then how do you declare it? Then this object can be declared as an array. But here student struct student, then only one object, one structure variable is required to store 60 student information. Then S1 S of 60. Instead of creating the 60 structure variable, each structure variable can hold the information about the one student. But instead of creating the 60 structure variables, we should able to create only one structure variable with the help of the array. That is concept of, we can able to use array of structure concept in C programming. It is very important concept. Okay? Yeah. The array of structures are used to store the information about the multiple entities of different data types. Because each entity can store the information about the particular entity is nothing but collection of what is called data records. But here array of structures are store the information about the multiple entities, because here multiple it is a one entity, it is a one entity, it is a one entity, for example, which can able to store the multiple records Each record may contain the student name information like that. Simply it is a multiple records can be stored in the structure array of structures of different data types, because you know that it is a structure may contains the collection of elements of different data types. Then which is also called as the array of structure is also called as the collection, also called as the collection structures. But because collection, why it is called collection structures or collection of structures, why it is called collection of structures? Because if the structure, for example, one structure variable s1, next another structure variable, next another structure variable, another structure variable, another structure variable. Okay, that's why here how many structures variables are there? Single variable but multiple entities. Because S of 0 means S of 0 contains name, Aldicott number. This is called as one entity. Multiple entities means how many entities are there in the 60 entities. In the single variable, we can able to store 60 entities. But here S of 0 means S of 0, S of 1, S of 2, S of 3 like that. The S of 0 can hold the name of your student and Aldicott number of student. This is the first student. S of 1, then another student information name of Aldicott number. Then like that S of 2, S of 3, S of 4. But how we can able to store this 60 student information? See, not only 6, depends on your class strength. Then we can able to store multiple entities under a single name using the array of structure concept in C program. Got my point? Yeah. Just I can erase this. Directly I will explain with the help of the example. Struct. For example, I have taken the employee. Employee name. Char EMP name, suppose 20, then float salary. Okay, I have taken the two members of structure employee. Okay. The structure ended with a semicolon. Then in main function I want to create the structure variable. Then void main. Here you can able to create the structure variable, array of structures for the employee. Then what is the struct employee? Then object E of how many employee information do you want? Suppose I want to 5 employee information. E of 5. If you want 60 employee information, if you want to store the 60 employee information, the array of size should be 60. If you want to store the 100 employee information, the size of the array should be 100. Okay, but I want to store only 5 employee data, that's why the array size should be 5. Then what are the members what are the members in structure variable structure employee? There are 2 members are there. What is called employee name, then what is called the employee name salary. Then print of enter employee name and salary of employee name and salary. Because I want to use the for loop, here into I because I can be declared as an integer, then I should be 0. I less than what is the size of an array 5, I place. Then scanf will first percent alias, then what is E of I dot emp name, because for the strings we does not require the address operator, you know it already. We studied in case of string concept. Then another scanf percentage f E of I here. First, whenever the data you have entered, the first you should give the name of the employee, after that salary. Whenever the first data entered, then which will be stored E of 0, E of 1, E of 2, E of 3, E of 4. Here E of 0 can contain the some information, employee name suppose S1, then salary should be suppose 5,000. If you enter second details, the condition I value 0, I have 0. Then after entering the first data, the I value should be increased by 1. Then I value becomes 1, 1 less than 5 condition is true. Then again you have to enter the data of E of 1. Suppose E of S2, then 8,000 for example. Then again after entering the data, I value is incremented by 1, I value becomes 2, 2 less than 5, the condition for example S3, name of the employee S3, then 10,000 for example. Like that, here also, then S4, for example 20k, 20,000 of, don't write 20k, you can write in digits, okay? Yeah. Then after that E of 4, suppose S5 name, then 40,000. Whenever I value becomes 5, 5 less than 5, then condition returns false, then which will comes out of the loop. Because every index which can store the information about the employee name and salary. That is the advantage of the array of structures in C programming. But if does not use the array of structures in C programming, if you want to store the 5 employee data, we can able to require 5 structure variables. But here how many structure variables are used over here? Only one structure variable. Using one structure variable, we store 5 employee data. That is the advantage of the structure variable. Okay. Then after that, if you want to display the information, then again for loop, I equal 0, then I less than 5, I plus, then printf, then name equal percentage what is called E of I EMP name. EMP name. Then after that printf salary equal percentile F, then E of I salary. Then for loop should be closed here. Then main function should be ended over here. Here for this up to this loop, it is explanation, it is not part of the code. Please note it down. Here this part of code we can able to get the data from the input device. Then we store 5 employee informations, employee name and salary. But what are the data you got it from the user. Then if you want to display it as the output device, then name equal to percentile E of 5, first E of 0, dot EMP name. It will be displayed on the output. Okay, EMP name S1. Then salary equal to percent E of 5 salary. What is the salary? 5,000. Sorry, 5,000, 50,000. After that, I is incremented by I becomes 1. 1 less than 5 condition is true. At this time, we store the information about S2, 8,000. Like that, it can store the information about the 5 employee data. That is the advantage of the not only 5. If you want 60, if you want 100, if you then whatever the data you want, you can increase the size of the array. Okay. This is the advantage of the array of structure concept in C program. If you have any doubt regarding this concept, please post your query in the comment box window. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching my videos.